broadcast network, AfterBuzz TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AfterBuzz TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. I like this song.
It's so good.
Driving through the desert.
Driving through the desert.
I didn't know this was happening.
Yes. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to AfterBuzz TV's Awkward After Show. I am Tiana Hobson. We're talking about Season 5, Episode 10, Reality Does Not Bite. Make sure you guys join our conversation today on our YouTube live stream right now or on Twitter, and you can use the hashtag ABTVAwkward, and you can find me at the Tiana Hobson. And I have Christina Zias with me tonight.
Hey, guys.
And Jason Eichler.
Hi.
And our special guest, Wesam Keesh.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming back, sir.
Of course, it's a pleasure.
Welcome back.
It's always a pleasure having
Always
you here.
a pleasure with Tiana.
And everyone, just really quickly, before we start, please go Google Queen Latifah and Bringing Down the House, and then look at Tiana.
Thank
I'll
you.
be tweeting out a photo later. I just spit everywhere because I'm so excited.
Thank you for that, Christina. And speaking of Christina, the last time Wesam was here, we had a very awkward experience with Christina. I don't know if you guys remember, but there's an episode about some Arctic monkeys, and she thought that was a thing that was actually
I thought
in Arizona and not a band.
Yeah.
So, Alexis, do we have that clip ready to show?
Oh my god!
Are you kidding me?
Oh my
I just wanted to remind everyone.
The issue with him is they were looking for Arctic monkeys in Arizona. Wait, that's a band, Christina.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is she serious?
I cannot believe you did that
if
to
you're
me.
watching, right after that, I became a man.
Oh my god.
That is frozen in a very sexual way. I just wanted to remind the viewers and Wesam
That's
about this
amazing.
experience because it was so great that a year later we're still laughing about it. Maybe more than a year. I don't
I
even
have
know.
since seen and listened to the Arctic Monkeys. And
What's your favorite song?
I don't know. Keep going. I just
I think she's lying to us. Okay, well, now that we've gotten past that, let's get into tonight's episode because a lot happens. It is the culmination of prom, and let's start off with Jenna and Maddie. So,
Did anyone else hear a buzz in their ear?
I heard that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We both look like dogs.
I know.
We were just like,
I heard a beeping. Oh my god.
I heard it and I chose to ignore it.
agree.
But
The
understand.
building could be on fire.
I don't smell any smoke, so I'm not worried about it. This is already getting off to a great start.
I assure you, everything is fine on the outside. I promise.
guys, I
Funny.
smell
I will let
smoke.
you know.
Thank you.
It's just, guys, it's just because you guys are so hot. That's
Oh,
all.
thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And Jenna and Maddie, so we see the whole episode before the end. It's kind of them missing each other, and Maddie's trying to find her, and she's left prom, and then she goes off on her mom like she always does. I always feel so bad for Lacey when Jenna kind of blows up on her.
But wasn't everybody shitty to their mom in high school?
No, not me.
No.
Sorry, Mom.
I don't think everyone. I think the
I know what you
majority.
mean. I know what you mean. Moms know how to push those buttons.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys think that Lacey was?
I like how you all just turned once we saw was like, no, never mean turn up. Yeah, I get it.
You can't disagree with the guest. That's like the golden rule.
We really want him to like us.
I know.
I already love you guys.
Yes.
We're trying to get on his podcast next, so we're kissing ass right now. But no, did you guys think that Lacey was kind of pushing her too hard and, pushing her?
I think she
on?
was making it about her missing out on her prom. And I think that's what was bothering Jenna.
And I feel like after like a bad experience at prom, sure, it's not like she just decided not to go. She went and it was bad. So then I would have just said, yeah, let's stay and watch a movie. If I was the parent. One day when I mother my children like Lacey.
I don't know. I kind of feel like my mom would have been like, oh, it's okay as long as you went and tried. But I feel like Lacey did the right thing to try and get her to go back. I feel like I just set my mom up.
I know.
For acting like she's a bad mom. Sorry, Mom.
Wesam.
There's truth in all of that, I think. I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you.
We're very agreeing.
So
This is the best thing to listen. Everybody's like, yes, we all agree with each other.
Definitely.
Moms are great. Moms are good. And then you have you have Mr. Hamilton on the
I'd
other.
like to also point out we didn't have any kind of marijuana before this show. We're just giggly people.
Or alcohol. We're
Yeah.
just in a good mood
I
today.
kind of went straight for the marijuana.
Yeah.
Not everybody thinks we're
I know. And drank. I feel like that makes it sound way guiltier.
We actually haven't. I got drug tested today.
No one did
Did you?
crack.
No.
before the show.
Oh my gosh. So then on the other side of things, you have Mr. Hamilton who catches Maddie sneaking into Jenna's back door, which
Great phrasing.
thank you.
You really
Thank
she's
you.
got away with words.
No, but seriously, isn't he like the best dad ever?
He is.
Yeah.
Don't you feel that?
But was he drunk?
No, I think
Yes,
he
he
was.
was.
Wasn't he thinking like, oh, he's gonna have sex with my daughter on prom night? I should just keep him here and keep talking to him so he can't go find.
No,
him.
I think he's lonely.
I thought he was being like a dad.
I think he actually likes him.
Yeah.
Like he generally sees him as one of the guys, like a cool guy.
Hang out with him.
Yeah. And then when he said, "Bring back our girl," right?
Yeah,
Or
go
something.
get our girl.
Go get our girl. He said "our girl," and so it's like that's a very special moment, I think.
Yeah,
That
it was
is.
really sweet. But for a minute, I was like, Maddie, get out of there, like right now.
It's not gonna
I was
happen.
like, you're wasting time. You're wasting
Totally.
time. But I did like that, you brought up how he said our girl, because having a dad actually like a daughter's boyfriend is very hard, especially in high school and especially with all the stuff that those two have been through. So it's really nice that he's like, go get our girl. Hoorah.
It was probably really nice for Maddie because after that time with Lacey when she was like, leave Jenna alone, it's nice to like finally when he wants to say I love you, that he has some encouragement from her dad.
Yeah. And I mean, let's just talk about how he's entering the room, guys. We've been talking about this forever, how Maddie always sneaks into the house and it seems like no one's aware that Jenna has visitors come through that other door that's not the front door.
Right.
I can't say it the other way
Tiana
anymore.
always speaks in sexual innuendo.
Always.
I don't do it on purpose though. But tonight he kind
It's
of
all
got
written right there.
It does say sneaking in back door, but I wasn't thinking of it.
She was just writing down her fantasies.
Only with you, Jason. Only with you. All right, let's move on
Been
from
there,
that.
smelt that. No, thank you.
Oh my God.
What? I declare.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Those sound effects. Thank you.
All right. Taking a chill pill, taking a deep breath, and we're gonna get back to focus.
Guys, I'm really giggly right now. I don't know if this is gonna work.
Oh, and I can see our live chat up there right now. Hi, Sheena.
I'm live for the
123 and Langley
Hey,
and me. Lily.
We don't need drugs. That's correct.
That is correct.
I think that's a cop.
We did not do anything. Okay, so Maddie finally makes it back to prom. They do the prom court announcements, which we're going to talk about the prom court stuff in a second. But there's the prom court dance, and Maddie cuts in and tells Jenna that he is in love with her, and he just needed her to know. And Jenna just freezes.
I got chills though. Did anybody else get chills?
I got my panties wet. That's what I got.
I literally got mad. I was like, I hate Jenna. Why is she doing
No,
this?
I knew because I looked at the time of the episode and we still had 4 minutes left, and so I was like, "Oh no, she's gonna come around." We still got 4 minutes.
But Christina, did you think that we were going to end this episode again with her not saying something to Maddie?
Yes.
Because I kind of did too.
Yeah, I was really frustrated. And then Tiana already saw it. So she was like, just wait. So she gave me some hope. Thank you, Tiana.
You're welcome. Here for the hope.
Can I comment on something?
Yes.
Just like a technical aspect.
Yeah.
I remember shooting that episode and the lighting and the colors and everything. Steve Gaynor, he's the DP on the show. I mean, he just made that look so pretty in there.
Yeah.
Especially in such a in a really, really emotional and sweet and sincere moment. And just like the colors and everything, it almost seemed like a little dreamlike. And especially for prom and everything. It just added to that ambiance. It was really great.
My prom lighting was not that on point.
I feel like this was a very epic what are we calling it? Like a mid-series finale?
Mid-season.
No, absolutely.
Finale.
Yeah.
It was because it like how everything looked and then like all the build-up. I really liked it.
Except that next week is actually the mid-season finale.
Just kidding. Then I'm glad.
But it still had a great feel for one.
Yeah.
So that means that things can only elevate from here.
Oh, and it will, by the way.
Ooh.
Oh, it will. There are some really cool things that's going to happen in the last half of the season.
What are they?
Tell us.
Tell us everything. He's like,
Someone bring in more booze.
I'm going to keep
I know.
Someone bring us some more shots. So on the other side of things, we have the other kids and their prom experience. So prom is happening in two places right now because Theo and his new boyfriend, whose name I still don't think we got.
I don't think they ever gave him a name.
I don't think they ever gave him a name because I don't even think that Monty knew the name when he came in here.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't know Monty had abs like that. Shout out to your abs, Monty.
They're fake. I know Monty personally.
He airbrushed them on. Hair and makeup effects. It's okay. But they got a room to have sort of a party in because prom is very lame with Val walking around with all her rules, the 5-finger.
They used to say face to face with some space.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Ours was like a
like
ruler must be
Oh,
between
really?
you guys.
Mine was arms distance, and I have really long arms, so that made it hard for me. My arms are very long. It was
Well,
very
yeah, I
sad.
think somebody had sex on the dance floor at my school.
Didn't you go to a Christian school?
No, only for middle school.
Oh, okay.
Someone had sex.
Yeah, penetration.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Wow.
can you believe it?
Your prom must have been like very crowded because to get away with that.
I remember during my prom, my shoe flew off during like a dance off, and it hit somebody. That's one of my only few memories of prom.
A prom?
Yeah.
Were you
kinda
really
epic.
drunk?
No.
why you don't
I was
remember?
just dancing. Like,
Oh.
yeah, too hard.
Having a good time.
There you go.
Because you brought up dancing, now I want to talk about Kyle.
Okay.
What your dance move in the beginning of this episode of prom, is that a signature Wesam move or
Yes.
is that just something created for Kyle?
That was mostly me. I didn't even hear them say action. They're just like, I just roll. No, it was a lot of fun shooting that scene because then they just allowed me to do whatever I want. So I like that. Yeah.
And if you're watching live, stay tuned because he will do it for us at the end of the episode.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll
we'll all
recreate
learn.
it. We're all
gonna
learn.
Oh my god.
We're gonna
We're gonna call it the Wesam.
Oh.
It'll be great.
I think my parents are watching this.
Now that I think about it.
Sorry for all the sexual innuendos, Mom.
So speaking of, let's just go through Kyle. So I also love the part where when Maddie's looking for Jenna, he's it's like, hey, have you seen Jenna? And Kyle's response is every night and every dream.
Yeah. I feel he's just so much more comfortable with like.
Yeah, I love the
now.
friendship that is happening
Isn't
with
it
you
cool?
guys.
We've loved it over this.
I feel like that's Maddie's only genuine friend.
Probably. Which is really
Poor
sad.
guy.
Jake seems like a pretty good
Yeah,
friend.
but he dates all of his girlfriends.
Oh, that's true.
But he's a good friend.
But I don't know. It kind of sounds like
And
Kyle
Sadie.
might want to
date his
Jenna.
girlfriend
But at least
too.
he's honest about it.
He's open with
Yeah.
it.
It's very true.
I don't know. It's such an interesting. I mean, it's so. Here's the thing. What I like best about this is the fact that it just shows you like you can make friends in the most unexpected places. You know.
I
don't
think
know, I
Kyle's
like that.
story is funny because he started out as like the really creepy guy that you're like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? And now he's like the comedic relief.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's more changes to come too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
So are we
That's all I'm
gonna
gonna say.
Are we gonna get to see? Because I know that we get graduation next week, and then
Right.
it's kind of summer. So do we get to see Kyle interacting with his friends still during the summertime?
I think that's a very good guess. I think that's a very good
I tried
guess.
to get him to spill something, but it didn't work.
No, it's a lot of fun. They wrote some amazing stuff this season, and it's just I don't know. It's really exciting to watch a show like this, just people's character arcs and everything. So
Wait, I'm excited to see for what's to come.
I
it's
know.
really good stuff. You see people like change. Like it's so cool. Like I watched some of the episodes from season 1, like whenever they're freshmen and
gosh.
sophomores. Oh man, it's just so cool to see how they've changed
Yeah.
so much. And
Yeah,
we all have gone
absolutely.
through changes like in high school from freshman to senior.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And then senior to like your first year of college and your second year.
Totally.
Yeah.
Hopefully we've changed.
Hopefully.
It's always fun to watch
Not Tiana.
Thanks. It's always fun to watch the like freshman boys between their freshman picture and their sophomore because that summer
I grew a foot.
yeah, stuff like that happens. They go from being like the short little wimpy guy to like the big macho strong guy.
Story of my life.
Overnight, yeah. You're like the Prince Charming.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then Kyle wins prom king.
Wasn't that cool,
Maddie? That was so cool,
awesome.
Maddie. For saving Kyle from embarrassment, and I think that shows a lot of Maddie's growth too.
For
Yeah.
sure.
From his
From
freshman,
him
sophomore
being
year.
effing Maddie McKibben even a couple
a couple weeks ago.
One of my favorite parts of that scene, whenever they announce Kyle's the winner, is whenever like Kyle's like slapping everybody high five, and it goes to I think Troy, right?
Yeah.
And he's doing it sincerely. He's just like, yeah, like, I won, and he's like, everyone's supposed to win. And I'm just like, yeah, everybody.
You're like,
So
yeah,
funny.
it's so cool of Troy to tell me that I was gonna win in advance. Like, thanks, man. Good looking out.
I like that they didn't have Maddie and Jenna win though, because I thought for sure that's what was gonna.
Me too.
Who is Heather Lee?
I don't know.
That's why it was amazing. We don't know.
We don't know.
The prom queen.
Yeah.
She plucked a gray hair from my head on set.
Oh really?
That's my main memory of her.
Is that her only?
Is that the
that's her
only
only
episode
episode of
she's been
Awkward,
in?
right?
She was in the last one, I think. She was in the lineup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's been there. We just
But
didn't
this is
even
before
know.
prom.
yeah.
We hadn't seen
Well,
it.
I mean, the Julies couldn't have won, right? No one wanted them.
No.
Or they both could have won.
No. That's not how
Yeah.
I
Like how just like
I know.
no.
Wah, wah.
That was the part of the episode where we all start disagreeing with each other.
Okay, we're over being nice.
Yeah.
And it's time to get real.
Okay,
Right.
perfect.
Claws
We're
are
6
out.
months into dating.
Yeah.
So we figure out who we really are.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
We're good now. So let's get back to what's happening upstairs right now. So there's a huge party happening upstairs and no one's downstairs. We have Tamara and Adam getting it on anywhere they can, pretty much.
Good for them.
You think?
Yeah. They're back together now. I think it's like, it's prom, you're young.
She wants to get choked out. Like, why not? You're young. Just do it while you're young.
Wait,
right?
did she say that in the episode?
She said something.
Sorry, are you writing this yourself?
Come back.
Wait, for the people that are watching live, does anyone know if Tamara said I want to get choked out?
I think she did.
Okay.
I don't remember that part.
It was
That's
when
what I was like.
it was
when they were dancing?
When they were dancing, she did say that. But I just wanted to let Tiana have that moment before I agreed.
It was so dark. I know why I was like, yeah, they're young, they want to have fun, get choked out.
She was like, you want to bend me over and smack me and something like that. It was like,
This one time at band camp.
so Tamara is the freak,
Right.
not me.
Hey, we don't judge anything that anyone does in the bedroom on this show.
That's true.
That's true.
Or the bathroom in their case for 45 minutes.
That's
which,
true.
Good for you, Adam. Good
Yeah,
for you.
45 minutes.
45 minutes? Like,
Bravo.
not bad for a high school kid.
Tiana, I just feel like you're all sorts of inappropriate.
I know, honestly, I'm offended.
Yeah, I'm really offended.
Jason, you're not offended by anything. So they decide finally. I also love that Theo and Cole kind of make up, and Theo's boyfriend is just like them, so they're all getting along now. And then they all go back down to prom and they take all the bottles of booze with them.
Oh, thank you,
Spike-
Sheena. She did.
Thank you.
Sheena 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
chat roll, for having my back and supporting me. So they go back to prom and they spike the punch, and prom gets all crunk and everyone's having fun now. And then Sadie, poor Sadie, for once she's doing a good thing and trying to stop everyone from getting in trouble because she finds all the empty bottles of alcohol. And as she's on her way out, the principal or someone stops her and is like, what is that? It's alcohol. She's been drinking. She tries to blame it on the spike punch, but then he finds the flask in her purse, which always keep that like in a garter underneath your dress, not in your purse. Hide it in the cleavage somewhere.
I have a Bible.
hide it in your Bible.
That's
Yeah.
good.
That's
It's the only way I got through church.
You're definitely going to hell, but like that's so
That's
good.
fine,
It's
that's
though.
like
a good place.
Shawshank Redemption style.
Yeah, it's very carved out.
Going to hell with a buzz. An AfterBuzz.
So because Sadie gets caught, one of the rules of prom was that if you're caught with alcohol or drinking, that you don't get to walk at graduation.
I think that is so dumb.
But it's like a real
prom.
thing.
My biggest regret in life is not drinking in high school, and I feel like she, like, it's prom. Who cares? They're not like in an academic setting. They're there to have a good time. They're seniors. Let loose.
I just feel like this was something
I mean,
that...
I agree with you, but
Yeah.
I feel like they have to enforce something. No?
Yeah, but can't you just say like, oh, slap on the wrist? Like, she's a valedictorian.
Agreed.
That is
don't
the
know.
thing. She's the valedictorian, so you think that she would have a little slack just because usually those are, the goody two-shoes who don't ever get in trouble. But since she's Sadie and she seems to always be
It's karma.
a bitch to
Yeah.
someone, it's kind of karma, yeah.
But it's crazy to me that they were all naked at the school and didn't get in trouble for it.
I know.
But they have a little bit of alcohol and she can't walk at graduation.
Also, I just don't know why she started to pick those up.
I would have left it there, but I'm just
Same.
a lazy person.
Who hates the environment?
I just can't bend over to pick that up. I'm sorry. I'm not getting on my hands and knees at prom to clean up after people.
To clean up after
I
people.
said to
for
clean up
everything
after people. I'm leaving the rest open to interpretation.
Oh, it'll be interpreted. Don't worry.
We're interpreting
know.
it right now. But yeah, I feel like this is one of the rules of prom at most high schools, because prom at my school, I remember my counselor saying prom is the last opportunity to really screw up in high school. And if you screw up, you don't get to walk because there's nothing left for them to punish you with. So it's kind of like supposed to prevent them from doing anything wrong. It's like, okay, if you screw up, you don't get to walk, so don't screw up.
But honestly, walking is not that fun.
It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
The ceremony's boring. The speeches are boring. Like sitting through 800 names is
So
boring.
if you're taking anything away from this, get drunk at prom.
It's a pretty boring event.
Yeah.
Unless you're making a speech, and then it's like, it's fun for that small time
Yeah.
period.
Yeah.
But then
I
it's
had
like,
so much fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you drunk
When?
at your graduation?
No, and
At
I wasn't
prom?
drunk at
I
prom
sang
either.
at mine.
Oh, really? I think that for our prom, no one got drunk because we all had party buses full of booze waiting for us afterwards to bring us down the shore. That's what happens when you live in New Jersey.
Who is sponsoring this underage drinking?
Doesn't everybody has that
No?
one
Older
friend who
siblings?
has
Oh, I thought you meant the school is.
Oh, no.
That's what I thought you meant. Like
she
the
grew
school.
up in Jersey.
She didn't grow up in Jersey, so
School's like, we have party buses with alcohol. It'll be fine. It's
school's like, we know you're gonna drink. We just want you to be safe while you do it.
Yeah.
I'd rather you do it here.
Gotcha.
Do it here with me. And then, I mean, Jake and Gabby have the most mature breakup of
Ever.
awkward ever.
I love that slap.
Yeah.
The
That
slap was
good.
everything. The bitch slap.
Bam.
And honestly, that slap was warranted, I feel.
But was it warranted? Because at the end of it, I feel like Gabby only wanted him back because of what they were doing. So if she had genuinely been jealous, maybe it would have been warranted. But it felt like she went and did the same thing to them that they were doing to her. So
I mean, I guess, but like, she learned in that moment that those girls weren't her friends. So she was like, boom.
Okay, I'll give you that. But she does apologize to Jake for saying that he would be an embarrassment for taking the gap year, and basically both of them were just scared about her going to Stanford, and she doesn't really want a boyfriend because you shouldn't start college with a boyfriend because you're probably not going to end up with him anyway.
Yep.
He's just going to cheat on you.
Spoken like a true slut.
You just never know.
God.
And I do want to make a change to my statement last week when I called Fred Wu the wrong name, because and thank you to the YouTube commenters who corrected us, and it is Fred Wu, and he was there with Horia Gloria. And is that his baby in her belly, or because she is a whore?
Because he had to drink because she was pregnant.
But
So he was like, I think he was not okay with it. I just
But,
took
like,
that as I'm eating chocolate.
Jason decided to open up chocolate and start eating.
Yeah.
That's what you're hearing if you're listening on iTunes right now.
Someone has the munchies, obviously. Just saying.
I'm just expecting you to pull out like a sandwich next. It's like,
Great idea.
It is National Sandwich Day.
Subway's doing that give one free or buy one get one free sandwich. Yeah.
BOGO.
That's how they lure little kids in.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I think candy would work better, but
in your experience.
In my experience with children, candy is always the way to go. Or maybe an ice cream truck. And he's gone again.
And he's out.
He's out.
Wesam's walked out twice during this interview.
I know.
Why does he keep coming
What a
back?
diva.
Why does it keep coming back? Wesam,
Yes.
you have a podcast. Tell us about it.
It's called Actors Anonymous, and I bring on wonderful guests, actors, directors, writers, and we have great conversations about acting, life, the business, the absurdity of everything. We just actually had Bo Murchoff on the podcast,
cool.
which was great. So check it out, Actors Anonymous podcast. It's free to subscribe to on iTunes.
So basically, it's just like, this conversation right here. Do you guys have all these sexual innuendos?
It's like this, but better.
Better. Okay. Because we
it's
suck.
professional.
It's more professional. Oh, there's that word again. Maybe I should go look it up.
The B word.
The B word. Professionalism. Well, did you guys have
Jason does like his sweets. Thank you for noticing.
do you guys have anything else to cover in this episode? I feel like we've gone off on so many tangents. Tonight, our podcast, guys, this is us in very good form. This was a good conversation between us.
I will say that I'm very happy about the way.
I like how you're just like, this was good.
I feel very confident about what we accomplished here tonight in this 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Wow, it already went by that
I know.
fast.
Wasn't
Time
that
flies.
so fast?
Really?
Flies when you're having fun.
You're in the back half of the season, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So can you now tell us what your character?
Here's what I'll say.
Yes.
There's going to be lots of avocado hoes begging for that guacamole.
Oh my God.
I feel you.
You know what I'm talking about, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally. That's like my childhood.
Oh, childhood. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
all right.
Are you working on anything else?
There's some irons in the fire.
Okay.
So, I will let the world know when it's ready to know. Why did I get so aggressive? I'll let you know when they're ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry I asked.
Asking questions. Let's get into
What do you think this is, an interview?
Let's get into some predictions.
What?
Your AfterBuzz
So
TV.
since last time you were here, we have this new thing called strip predictions that Tiana started.
I'm tripping out.
Everybody takes off an item of clothes if their prediction is wrong.
Oh, okay, so you start, Jason.
Okay.
I've already got my buttons. I'm done. But I was like that when I started the show. I'm wearing a tank top.
Okay, I predict that Sadie's gonna do something to still make her speech at graduation. Like she's too smart to let it pass by.
Okay, because I know Jason didn't get to watch the next time on, and it does look like Jenna is trying to rally the seniors to stand behind Sadie, which is very big of Jenna considering the way Sadie has. So Jason is saying this without seeing this. So
it just shows how wise I am. Thank you.
Yeah. Christina.
I feel like he had a pretty basic prediction, to be honest with you.
I'm sorry.
But
basic.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Oh my god.
But I agree. Stop.
What's going on, guys?
They start tickling each other randomly.
I literally looked at the screen and I'm back and they're like, hey!
See, they're always over there and I'm always over here.
Okay.
And I'm not part of their tickle wars.
Well, and this is why Tiana's a slut, because we get a different guest to come in every week, and they're next to Tiana and she tickles them.
She was nothing but a lady to me.
Oh, really?
I don't think he's ticklish.
It's not over yet.
Don't touch me. Don't.
He's actually going to go get a restraining order against me now, so...
There's a line and you crossed it.
It wasn't one of the 2 times he tried to walk out. It's the tickling that really does it.
I love how he didn't get up for that.
Christina's prediction.
My prediction is that the Asian mafia will come back and save the day.
You had that same prediction last week. It was just a little more racist. She called it the Chinese mafia.
I don't think that's racist.
Thank you.
I think it's stupid.
A I was expecting you just to backhand. This is my show. Okay.
So anyways.
My prediction is that the back half of the season is going to be wonderful and splendid, and I think that Sadie will find a way to speak at graduation.
I said the same thing, and Christina called me basic.
But I said
I
it in a
think you had
different
a
way.
very good prediction, Tiana. I agree with everything that you said.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And next week is a 1 hour episode for the mid-season finale, so that should be interesting, right?
Yeah. Super interesting. Like PBS. No, PBS. I don't know. Interesting. I don't know. No, it's gonna be great. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Yeah.
You know what? Will we get to meet your parents at graduation?
No, my mom and dad live in Oklahoma.
That was a good one.
Wait.
We're not at that level where my parents stop asking.
Just trying to accelerate our relationship.
They're watching right now.
I know.
I can assure you.
I'm your daughter-in-law.
My dad's like, what is this? Is Wesam getting married? He not tell us.
They're like, you need to go for an STD testing after sitting next to that girl.
Jason.
And on that note, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in
Everyone
to
get
our
tested.
show. We're going to leave it with everyone go get tested, especially after prom. Where can the fans find you to find your podcast and you in general and once the irons in the fire get hot enough, where are you going to like tell them?
You can find me on Twitter at Wesam Keesh, my podcast at PodcastAA, ActorsAnonymousPodcast.com. Tweet at us. We'll answer your questions, and we do giveaways all the time.
Oh, I love free shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jason?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat at Jason Eichler.
And you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Miss Zias. And we are still looking for a boyfriend for Tiana, so please comment below if you're interested.
And I will say this, if you are applying, I went with Tiana to get her STD test, and she is clean. So if that opens up more doors, make sure you leave your contact info below.
I mean, I thought I had a fiance, but I think you broke up with me after. We're definitely breaking up after this. He's walking out on me for the third time. Why do I even stand this? You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at the Tiana Hobson. Thank you so much to Wesam for coming in and putting up with us. And thank you guys for watching.
Thank God.
He's back. Thank God. We're still in love. We'll see you guys next week for the finale.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
You're welcome.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.